The Giants and the Dodgers coming up. MasterCard Ballpark Cam. An incredible pitching matchup. Logan Webb against Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And arguably his worst start of the season, Logan Webb allowed 6 runs on 10 hits in 4 innings of a 13-7 loss to the Dodgers last Saturday at Oracle Park. Prior to that, though, he was 4-0 with 2.03 ERA in his previous 5 starts. He's clearly been one of the best starters in the game for a while, and they could use some innings. The bullpen has thrown more innings, 23, than the starters, 22, over the last 5 days. Giants are going to get this one. Alongside Alex Avila, I'm Adnan Burke. It's great to have you with us. Webb's one of those pitchers I love watching. Him versus Yamamoto, this is premier pitching matchup.
Yeah, great pitching matchup, and Webb, he's a throwback. You were talking about they need innings. That bullpen's been a little bit taxed recently, and that's what he provides. He provides innings, and it's just a great matchup. The last few years has been leading baseball in innings pitch, has Logan Webb. So over 200 strikeouts this year. So another fantastic year for Logan, and Yamamoto's been fantastic recently for the Dodgers. I mean, just clear cut, just one of the best pitchers in the game. Features some of the nastiest stuff you'll see in baseball. So this would be a great matchup. Awesome rivalry too. On a day that Clayton announces his retirement. So doesn't get any better than this kind of West Coast baseball here.
Would love to see Logan Webb get over 200 innings, already 200 strikeouts. From Yamamoto, what do you need to see tonight if you're a Dodgers fan to say that's my game 1 starter?
Well, I think more of what we've seen already. I think just like, command of the strikes. And the thing with him always, and we've talked about it when we've talked about, like with Fried earlier, Hunter Green too. Like when you're featuring the kind of stuff that he's featuring, the importance is being able to locate the off-speed pitch, locate that fork ball where you want it, make it look strike to ball to be able to get the chases. But you have to be able to command those pitches, unless you're not going to be able to go deep in the game. That's the thing. Like, hitters hit mistakes. If the fewer mistakes you make as a starting pitcher, the more successful you're going to be and be able to, get deep in the games. That's what you want. You want consistency in your delivery, to be able to have consistency in your release point, to have the command. That's what you want to see.
I think Yamamoto's my game 1 starter, but game 2, I'd be going Blake Snell. And his performance last time was absolutely incredible. Yeah. This guy has such great swing and miss stuff. And one of my favorite parts was when Dave Roberts came out to potentially take him out. Blake wasn't quite get off my mound, but it was clear, I'm not going out of this game. I'm staying in here.
It's been great to see just like the maturation over his career from a guy for many years, just great stuff. But just didn't really know how to control it basically, to the point where he started just believing in himself. Like, hey, look, I'm not trying to be a different pitcher. I know I'm going to walk some guys. I'm going to have to deal with that over the course of a game. But just continue to do what I do. Go for the swing and miss. And then as he's gotten older, he's been able to command his pitches better and be in the strike zone, know what he does really well, stick to those strengths, maintain his velocity and the kind of stuff throughout the start. So, because he was primarily teams would only let him go through the lineup 2 times because he was a 2-pitch pitcher, fastball, curveball. Now he's got, a couple other stuff there to throw at you to be able to go through a lineup a 3rd time. So now he's building that confidence that he can go deep into games and he can shut down a lineup for more than 2 times through.
Now, that's been the key, obviously, with Blake Snell, proving that I can go deep into games. He doesn't care about innings limits and that kind of stuff.
I'm with you, though. Game 2 starter for sure.
Yeah. Giants lineup.
Difference maker.
Rafael Devers batting second tonight. He's 1 for 19, 1 RBI in 6 games against the Dodgers this season. Willie Adames is 2 home runs shy, becoming the first Giant to have a 30 home run season since Barry Bonds in 04. And Bryce Eldridge, the DH, 0 for 6 in his first 2 MLB games. But people are excited about him. For the Dodgers, Ohtani's hitting .368, 2 homers in his career against Logan Webb. Mookie Betts, .381 average, 2 homers in his career against Logan Webb. And Max Muncy is back in the lineup. He missed Wednesday's game after feeling fuzzy from being hit in the helmet last Saturday. And Ben Rortvedt has been a revelation, as David Vossek told us.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm looking at Mookie there. That'll be the interesting matchup, I think, for me. Mookie versus Webb. See how Webb approaches Mookie, attacks him, because he's had so much success off of Logan. Webb likes to play that X game on the plate. He's got the sinker, throws the slider. So I'm curious to see if he's going to change anything as far as his approach against Mookie, what he wants to do. Make sure he has to bury that sinker in there. If he leaves it out over, Mookie's going to be able to pull that for base hits or extra base hits. But that'll be the match.
Time to call your shot, brought to you by your Toyota dealers. Tonight is the 19-year anniversary of the 4+1 game, one of the most electric nights here in Dodger Stadium history. Nomar, you were kind of a part of that, so we're going to let you have the honors tonight.
Well, I appreciate that, and I also hope and appreciate if this guy hits one out today. And the fact that he's back in the lineup, really excited. Max Muncy, I think, goes deep today.
I love that call shot. We're going to get a little replay, hopefully in the post game we win tonight. Your home run, the walk-off home run, I would love to see it. But I'm going with another shortstop, definitely my favorite shortstop that's in the building right now. I'm going with Mookie Betts. Huge night tonight. Come on, Mookie, do your thing.
All right, well, I'm going to go with a guy who is homered in back-to-back games, and also last Saturday in San Francisco, he took Logan Webb deep to the tune of 454 feet, the longest home run this year by a Dodger. Shohei Ohtani, another big night tonight for the Dodgers in the series opener. On the mound tonight for the Dodgers, Jerry, it is Yoshinobu Yamamoto. He was just 1 out away from a no-hitter in Baltimore. He followed that game up with a 1-hit over 7-inning effort against these Giants last Friday. How does he keep things rolling in this one?
Well, really, whatever you've been doing the last 2 starts, do that. Outstanding job, fastball command, outstanding breaking ball, and I love his split finger. He can throw any pitch anytime, and then that's what is so difficult about him. He has been masterful this season.
You can go back even further. His last 3 starts, only allowing one run over those last 3 starts. He's been outstanding. Fastball command will be key. Help him get those other pitches going.
All right, it's the first of a 4-game series, the final home series of the regular season. Let's send it upstairs. Joe Davis and Oral Hershiser. Joe, take it away.
All right, John, and this postseason push continues against the San Francisco Giants, although it takes a backseat today with the news of Clayton Kershaw announcing his retirement after 18 Major League seasons, headed to the Hall of Fame. 3 Cy Youngs, 3,000 strikeouts, so many amazing moments throughout his career. And so tomorrow will be the 228th and final time in the regular season that he pitches at Dodger Stadium. We welcome inside a bittersweet day, sentimental day here, of course. Joe Davis, Or Hershiser, Kirsten Watson joins us in a moment. And I think the thing for me is, you knew this moment was coming eventually. You just figured you'd find out at the end of the year at some point, but Kershaw makes the decision. I think it's awesome because we're really going to get to enjoy it tomorrow.
It is going to be a lot of fun tomorrow, and it's going to be very sentimental for the Dodger fans. And I think about the 18-year-old that signed with the Dodgers, and now the 37-year-old man we've come to know and love, announcing his retirement with everything that he accomplished.
Kirsten?
Yeah, Joe, and with Clayton Kershaw, he spoke to the media this afternoon about this decision. He said that it was one that he made with his wife, Ellen, and his family coming into this season. But he started sharing the news with some of his teammates about a month ago. Dave Roberts said that they had a conversation a few weeks ago. Yesterday, he went and spoke to him and said, all right, it's official, it's happening, we're breaking the news tomorrow. And this morning, he sent out a text to his teammates, and he said, listen, guys, don't make this weird. I don't want to be a distraction. I want us to focus on the end of this regular season. But it's very special that, as you mentioned, tomorrow will be his final start in the regular season here at Dodger Stadium. And now with him announcing it, the fans will get to be a part of it. And he shared so many thank yous, and he has so many more to go, guys.
We'll talk about Clayton plenty tonight, but I can just hear him right now saying enough, move on. We got games to play, games to worry about. The Mets already beat the Padres today in New York to take that series, and so the Dodgers lead in the division up to 2.5 games. The magic number down to 7 to clinch the division. Pitching matchup for the first game of this series is a great one. It's Webb for the Giants. It's Yamamoto for the Dodgers.
Yamamoto is on a roll. As you can see those stats there below him, and it has been location. It has been changing speeds. And the great thing about him, he can throw any of his pitches as much as he wants now. And you might need to do that when you're facing the Giants in back-to-back games. And on the other side, Logan Webb is in a tough place. He is the ace. He has had a sensational season. But these Dodgers have hit him well and seen him well.
Back.
If you're going to knock a starter out or get him out of a game early, game 1 of a series is the key to you building that equity by getting to see their bullpen and make them work.
8th pitch is a curve to finish off Eldridge and get out of this inning unscathed. He issues 2 walks, but no damage to the bottom of the first. 2-2 to Devers. Got him this time. The ball doesn't lie in this at-bat. Yamamoto's got his second K. And goes down on strikes. 3 consecutive splitters to finish him off.
Probably.
Schmidt, the runner at first. 2 gone in the 4th. The 1-2 pitch. Got him. Splitter fell off of the table for strike 3. 8-9-1 for the Giants in this 5th. A 2-2 to Patrick Bailey. Is a fastball, and like a house by the side of the road, he takes it. Strike 3.
Yep, the blink through fastball, because they are so wary of the splitter. It maintains its altitude and locks you up.
The pitch. Got him to chase the splitter for strike 3. He's pitched around the 5 walks. Put up 5 more zeros. Halfway home, 0-0. Struck him out with a hammer of a curveball. That'll be it for Yamamoto.
By now you all know why we have invited you here today. For us as an organization, and speaking on behalf of ownership and everyone in our organization, it's going to take a little bit of time for us to find the words that adequately convey all that Clayton has meant to our organization, to Dodger fans, and to really baseball everywhere. It's also going to take us a little time to figure out the best, most appropriate way to honor him and for all that he has done. We thought for today the best thing we could do is provide this forum for Clayton to talk to all of you and to all Dodger fans, and again baseball fans everywhere, about his decision and his thoughts and feelings right now. So with that, Clayton Kershaw.
All right. Thanks, Dan. This is weird. I have a lot of thank yous to get through, and I can't have time today to do it justice for all the people that have helped me along the way and got me to this point. So today I'm just going to keep it short and sweet, and then be able to really tell people just how grateful I am for everybody that's in this organization, that's in this room, that's been here later on. But yeah, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna retire. We've talked about it a lot. Ellen and I talked about it a lot. Kiddo's talked about it a lot, and I'm at peace with it. I think it's the right time. And it's been such a fun year. I've had such a blast with this group. I've had such a blast with all of you guys. So yeah, I can't think of a better season to go out. And we still have a lot to accomplish, obviously, this month. And the last thing I want to do is be a distraction to anybody for accomplishing our ultimate goal, to win in the last game of the season. So we're going to get through this today, and then we're going to go win the rest of the games and be good. But just a few thank yous. Mark and Todd and ownership, thank you guys so much for everything that you've done for me. And Andrew, Gomer, Slate's front office, Stan, Lon, everybody, thank you guys. You've done so much for me and my family. And then I don't know where Doc is, but Doc and thanks, Doc. And the whole coaching staff, thank you guys. I know I'm a pain sometimes, so thank you for putting up with me. And then Thomas and Possum, whole training staff, you guys are the best. So thank you for helping me get this carcass out on the field every 5th day. Appreciate it. And then, Trav, Yav, strength guys. There's a whole article about my bowl now. So thank you guys for helping me with that. Ale, clubhouse guys, you guys are unbelievable. Everything you do for this team, y'all are the glue for real. So thank you guys. Dang it, Ellen. That's not what I wanted to do. The hardest one is the teammates. So I'm not even going to look you guys in the eye. Just you guys sitting in this room, you mean so much to me. We have so much fun. I'm going to miss it. I'm going to miss, working out day one in the weight room, listening to crazy music with you guys, shirtless Sundays. I'm going to miss all of that. I'm going to miss the flights. I'm going to miss everything about them. Freddie, you know what I'm talking about. I'm going to miss all those. The game in and of itself, I'm going to miss a lot, but I'll be okay without that. I think the hard part is the feeling after a win, celebrating with you guys. That's That's pretty special. All right, I'm done with that. To the friends and family that aren't here that have supported me, thank you guys so much. Everybody back in Dallas, you guys were with me from square one, so thank you guys. It's y'all saw me when I was 14 to where I am now, so you've seen every part of me. So thank you guys for putting up with me for that long. All right, Ellen, you 4 muskrats, 4.5 muskrats. Ellen sent me this thing today, and I'm going to read it because I get to do whatever I want. You guys are here, so deal with it. And it won't take long. I'm almost done, I promise. But she was just Ellen's way to process things is to kind of read through things, and this was from her vantage point. She calls it her, what do you call it, your perch up on top, and this is what she said. This is how she views our last 18 years here. From my perch, I have been uncomfortably pregnant, nurse newborns, rock them to sleep to the roar of the 7th inning stretch. To get their last nap in, feed them baby food pouches, teething crackers, changing blowout diapers, been frazzled with toddlers, tantrums and meltdowns, chased them through the concourses, a Mary Poppins bag full of tricks and games to keep them occupied, and ironically teaching them the ins and outs of baseball. Explaining all the numbers on the scoreboard and the concession line, the ballpark food. She's been there. She's cried over some really hard losses and some really incredible milestones. And she's watched our kids fall in love with the game, with the players, and watching me pitch. Singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game," chasing beach balls, ducking from fly balls, spilling food and popcorn all over the fans below them. And she's done it thousands of times, thousands of bathroom runs, all in the stadium. And the workers and ushers are their best friends now. So I just thought that was an amazing way to sum up her life from the stands and just what she's seen through it all. So thanks, babe. It's amazing. That's it. My favorite thing, my last thing is my favorite Bible verse. It's whatever you do, work at it with all your heart as you're working for the Lord, not for men. It's Colossians. And that's what I've tried to do. Just work at it. Just work at it and love it. And so I'm really not sad. I'm really at peace with this. It's just emotional, and I've tried to hold it together. I told our guys not to make it weird today, because I was going to get weird if you make it weird, and here I am making it weird. So that's all I have, and just thank you, everybody here that's covered me over the years. I know I'm not the most fun at times, so just thank you for putting up with me, and that's all I have. Thank you guys so much for being here. Do I get to go or no? Okay. All right.
Well, just like sending you here, been so thoughtful with this decision, but why now?
Yeah, I think just with this last home start coming up, I just felt it was the right time. Honestly, Ellen had a lot to do with it. She kind of talked to me, and it just felt like everything had come together. And obviously we have another month to play, and we have a lot of great pitchers, so everybody's role is kind of up in the air at this point. So I just didn't want this opportunity to pass by, and it just kind of felt like the right thing to do.
When did you finalize your decision?
We had talked about it basically all year. Ellen and I just kind of going back and forth, and usually we wait to the off season to kind of make a final call, but I think almost going into this season, we kind of knew that this was going to be it. So didn't want to say anything in case I changed my mind. But over the course of the season, just how grateful I am to have been healthy and be out on the mound and be able to pitch. And I think it just made it obvious that this was a good sending off point. And it is. I've had the best time this year. It's been a blast.
How much did it matter to you to kind of go out on your own terms and in a season where you pitched like this?
Not a lot of people get this opportunity, so I'm just super grateful for it. And so, own terms is a weird thing to say, but not hurt is nice, So being able to pitch and not pitch terribly and being able to be around has been super special.
What are you most proud of?
I don't know. Hold on, I think I can answer that. Just give me a minute. I think we all play this game for the respect of our teammates, and so having these guys here is pretty special. I'm proud of that.
What about playing your entire career in Dodger blue, Clayton?
Yeah, that's been amazing. I love being here. I wouldn't change that for anything. Yeah, my kids have grown up here. LA's, we started out, dating to married to four and a half kids later. So it's just been, we've all grown up here, haven't we? Yeah. So it's just been, it's been a special place.
Are you anticipating tomorrow night making your final regular season start?
I anticipate pitching good, Dave. All right. I mean, this is not, this game matters, for both teams. Everybody's still in it. We got to win these games. So it's good to get this out of the way today. And, it'll be heightened, I'm sure, but I got a job to do. So I need to go out there and do my job. And thankfully, I'll have that to distract me for sure.
Clayton, you have been a mentor for so many pitchers. What's the most important lesson you hope they carry forward from your example?
I don't know. I just wanted to be a great teammate to everybody, young guys, old guys. We're all together every day for 8 months out of the year, 10, 12 hours a day. So who you play with matters. And so I haven't had a better time than with this group this year. It's been a blast, and looking forward to a little bit longer with them.
We heard that you made this decision maybe like a month ago or so, and then in August you go 5-0 with a 1.8 ERA. And you're so close to that all-time wins record. Was there any thought, like, I can still do this at a high level, I'm still pitching great, that maybe you wanted to keep going?
No, I don't think so. I think I just wanted to be in the moment this season, and it's been a great year. So I think we made the right call, and you don't ever want to pitch bad. So pitching well is important, and that's how I would want to do it.
What do the people of this city mean to you?
Yeah, I'm going to get a chance to thank the fans later, I think, but it's been a wild ride, and they've been behind us every step of the way, and it hasn't been a smooth ride. We've had our ups and downs for sure. So I'm super grateful to every single Dodger fan that's come through the stalls here at Dodger Stadium, and everyone that I've gotten to meet along the way. I would say it's been pretty special to have that fan base behind us for all these years. There's nothing better than having a full Dodger Stadium and getting to pitch in front of it.
Do you have a favorite moment here?
No. I think winning is always my favorite thing. So we got to win in 2020, and even though 2024 I wasn't a part of it, to get to win and be there for that was really special. And I guess maybe the only individual thing is maybe throwing the no-hitter. That was very cool. I guess 3,000 strikeout was cool too. It was really special this year. That was pretty awesome. I don't know. I think I'm going to have enough kids to keep me busy for a while. So I'm excited to not miss another game and watch all the baseball, volleyball, dance, soccer. What other sports do they play? Every other sport they imaginable. Football, basketball, everything. So I'm going to do that for a while, for sure.
Kuroda mean to you?
He's great. He's great.
You said a couple of times that this is as much fun as you've had with a group. Why this group and why this season? It's just a great group of guys. I mean, everybody's here today, and I think that's just, that means a lot. And I think we all have each other's back. It's not always going to go great for everybody all the time. And the only people that understand that are the people in the clubhouse, So baseball's a hard game, and it's not easy to play. So I think to have a group of guys in it together and kind of understanding that and being together and being able to have a ton of fun all the time is really important. And the older I've gotten, the more important it is. Like, you can't just go through your day every day, go through the motions, like you just can't. It's too hard, too long to do that. So you got to have Miggy doing the mic on the bus, and you got to have Kike, and you got to have all these guys that
are able to keep us having fun and energized every single day. And that's what this group is, and it's been a blast. And that's why I'm thankful. We're going to have another month or so to play, and it'll be great. I'm going to let these guys go. So maybe like 2 more questions, please. Yeah.
A lot about your on-field accomplishments, but how important and how proud of you of your off-the-field accomplishments in the community with your and Ellen's Kershaw's Challenge charity?
Baseball's been an amazing platform. We've gotten to do some amazing things. Yeah, it was Ellen's vision to start Kershaw's Challenge, and then the way that baseball's kind of come alongside that's been pretty special. So, yeah, it's all just been really special.
Last one, guys.
All right, thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it.
You look at this outing, yes, there were quite a few walks, but it did seem like the stuff was in a pretty good spot. How do you just kind of assess tonight when there are the walks, but I wonder if the stuff might have felt good?
今日フォアボールが多かったのは確かなんですけども、その全体的に山本さんとしてはどういう評価されますか？
まず、チームの勝利につながったので、そこは良かったかなと思いますけど、そのフォアボールのところは、まだこう振り返れてないので細かいところは、まだ分からないですけど、フォームの面が、こううまくまとめきれず、いい投球だったり悪い投球だったり、安定して、いい投球できなかったんですけど、なんとか、無失点に抑えれたので、良かったかなと思います。はい。
The good thing was, because I was able to, even though I allowed it, I think it's 6 walks, but I was able to keep us in the game, and then the reason for those walks was probably mechanically off a little bit, and then however I was able to make some adjustment. And then, so there was some good pitches and both good pitches and bad pitches.
Were you surprised just to see kind of just how, I guess, disciplined they were at the plate, not really swinging and balls that typically they may have in the past?
今日サンフランシスコの方がちょっとバッターたちがちょっと粘り強かったというか我慢してたようなところの印象ってあります？
そうですね。そう感じるところもそうではないところもありましたけど、そうですね。細かいところは分からないですけど、とにかく、ボール球が多すぎたかなと思います。はい。
I'm not sure if they're really being patient and they had a good discipline at the plate, but I think that was more about my end.
What was your reaction to finding out that Clayton was retiring, and what impact has he had on you the last 2 years?
今日、カーショーが引退発表だったんですけども、この2シーズン、山本さんにとってどういった影響を与えた選手だったでしょうか？
やっぱりまず最初知った時は、すごく、偉大な存在なだけにすごく、悲しい、気持ちといいますか、そういった気持ちになりましたけど、やっぱりこう2年同じチームで経験させてもらって、すごく自分のこの野球人生の中でも、すごくこうなんていうんだろうな、何にも変えられないような経験をさせてもらったので、カーショーから学んだこともたくさんありますし、やっぱりカーショーの存在の大きさっていうのはやっぱチームでも一番だったと思いますし、はい、僕もカーショーのようなエースピッチャーになりたいなと、心から思いますし、いつかは、偉大な大先輩を超えられるように頑張っていきたいなと思います。
Because his presence in this organization is very unbelievably huge. And then when I first found out, I felt a little bit sadness. And then last 2 seasons, I learned a lot from him. And then those time I was able to get to spend time with him. This is something that I will always treasure.
When he needed to. I think that, if you can poke any holes in Yoshi this year, sometimes he gets to be too fine, works behind, pitch count gets up, but he just has a great ability to compete and make pitches when he needed to, and that's what he did tonight.
You talked a lot about the bullpen and the finding confidence. When they can work with each other to get themselves out of certain situations, and you have Bonda and Decia doing 1, 2, 3 outings, just Can that start to build the confidence in a way for Helker?
I think so. You know, if you look at what Alex has done essentially all year, obviously he's very confident. I think I thought Blake made some good pitches, and I think that he's trending, and we're going to need him. And you said Bonda, and I think Bonda is doing a heck of a job. Very efficient. This was 3 out of 4 tonight, so we pushed him a little bit because we needed to. But for him to go out there and do what he did was big. So I do think that, you know, certain guys are starting to gain some more confidence in the pen. Yeah, you know what? I don't know if he's banged up. You know, it's might be a shoulder, it might be an elbow. He's obviously coming off knee surgery, and he just has a hard time sinking his throw up. And so, yeah, it's been tough. And you know, at that point in time in the game, you know, you got to go with somebody that you know that can, you know, throw the ball to the plate and potentially, you know, get guys out. So that's why I went to Blake right there. But yeah, I mean, he's kind of in it right now and trying to figure it out.
Can you talk about finally creating a little bit more space between you guys and the Padres tonight?
Yeah, you know, I can't remember the last time, you know, we won and they lost. It's been a while. So to get to, I don't even know what the lead is, but that was, it was good. Tonight was a good one to kind of get a little bit of separation.
Is Kopech still on that bucket, guys? You want to keep kind of give opportunities to figure things out, or at what point you kind of looking at someone that they can start their trust in the command kind of stays this way?
You know, yeah, I love Kopi. I know he's doing everything he can, you know, but it's just for me, it's, you know, you got to win games and you got to give your defense a chance to make plays. And, you know, the strike throwing has just been difficult and inconsistent. So, yeah, that's a hard question. I think right now it's, you know, you got to, you know, right where we're at, you know, guys have got to, we've seen enough of a sample of guys that we've got to go with the most trusted guys right now. So that's kind of where my head's at.
The flip side of that is Blake getting out of that spot, like one of those building block moments for him, that can kind of help breed some confidence.
It is. And Blake is like Tanner in the sense of with such a high ceiling, and certainly with Blake, with his track record, we need him. And so he's in the circle of trust, and he's just got to find ways to regain the confidence, which I feel he has and is doing. And I do think that, yeah, getting out of that jam was a big confidence boost.
Is Alex kind of back to where you need him to be?
Yeah, Alex is, and even the homer he gave up the other night, I mean, that was a ball that was up out of the zone. So he's in a great spot, yeah.
Rookie Sasaki had a scoreless inning tonight for OKC. Does that kind of make his path back up here clearer?
It does. You know, to his credit, he's open to doing whatever he can to help the 25 Dodgers. And so he did something he's never done, pitched out of the bullpen. And from what I hear, he was fantastic. So I give Roki a lot of credit. And he'll pitch again on Sunday. And then once he gets through Sunday, then we'll make a decision on you know, the following week.
Do you think he would have enough time to show enough in major league relief outings to potentially be an option for a postseason roster?
I do. And, you know, the first part of it was him giving himself the opportunity to agree to go to the pen. And then the next part is he's got to perform. And so tonight he performed. He was really good. And let's see it again on Sunday. And then it kind of puts the onus on the organization to make a decision.
In Clayton's announcement that this is his final season, be a rallying cry, motivational tool for you guys for the rest of the season, the playoffs?
I don't know, Michael. I think that, you know, that's not what Clayton would want anyway. I do know that he wants to help this team in any capacity win the World Series in 25, but, you know, it's bigger than all of us. It's bigger than Clayton. It's bigger than, you know, whoever, you know, Snell, who wants one. It's for the organization, it's for the fans, it's for everyone in that clubhouse, the organization. So that's what it's about. So it's just bigger than one person. And I know Clayton would say the same thing.
Do you see this for the bullpen not just as an audition for spots, but for roles, or do you see it everybody's kind of fill whatever roles?
It's for spots. Because in the postseason, there's no roles. They're all leverage, and it's for spots. Thanks, guys.
With good pressure on him, you couldn't get a hit.
It's happened some for us this year. So, I mean, certainly made their guys work, made their starter throw a lot of pitches, got them out after 5 1/3. Usually we do a little damage off the bullpen. We couldn't do it other than drawing some walks and couldn't get a big hit.
What did you make of Logan tonight? When
All right, it was great. I mean, especially last time, you know, to go out there, he was fantastic today. Deserved to win the game.
Did he have a different game plan? He sort of second-guessed his game plan.
I think he just relied a little bit more on his strengths tonight. I think sometimes you can dig a little too deep and into hitters' weaknesses, and I think today he was throwing what he felt like throwing in his gut and what works for him.
The error on Bailey, was that just him trying to let attack before the catch first?
Right, he just dropped the ball. I don't know.
What is the balance between maybe staying patient and having a good approach, but also some of those guys in the heart of your lineup, you kind of need a big hit there?
You know, that's why guys hit in the middle of the lineup. It just didn't happen tonight. Frustrating. I mean, we had traffic all along. You'd think that we'd get 1 or 2, you know, especially with Webby doing what he's doing on the mound. I mean, saw a lot of pitches. We had a lot of traffic. Couldn't get a hit. Couldn't get a big hit.
Can it be baffling a little bit, Bob, when you see this team was so hot for almost a month that I think you really struggling to get hit the last 2 months?
That's the way we've been. You know, we've been a little Jekyll and Hyde, where we've been real good or real bad for stretches. Unfortunately, it's been the case. So we don't have much time left. We have to get better tomorrow.
10 walks, which was really good, but 14 strikeouts.
Yeah.
That pretty bothersome, especially in big spots.
Look, you know, if we end up scoring 2 runs, we're talking about how patient we were and how good our approach was, and somebody got a hit, but we just didn't get the hit. So, yeah, we're going to strike out some. It's a lot. 14's a lot. Also, 10 walks is a lot. Trying to find a balance in what we do. And end up not being able to get a big hit tonight.